right, welcome to Think Big Problem of the Week. Today I'm going to show you how to solve 3 problems, 1 math, 1 critical reading, and 1 writing problem. A 25-foot ladder is placed against a vertical wall of a building with the bottom of the ladder standing on concrete 7 feet from the base of the building. If the top of the ladder slips down 4 feet, then the bottom of the ladder will slide out. First thing that we're going to do is underline the question. If the top of the ladder slips down 4 feet, then the bottom of the ladder will slide out how many feet? Okay, we're going to need to use the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. A and b represent the legs of a right triangle, and C represents the hypotenuse, the longest side of a right triangle. And the hypotenuse is always opposite the 90-degree angle. Okay, so we have a 25-foot ladder and it's placed against a vertical wall. Alright, so I'm going to draw the vertical wall. Okay, and here's the 25-foot ladder. With the bottom of the ladder, here's the bottom of the ladder, standing on concrete 7 feet from the base of the building. Here's the base of the building. Okay, so the bottom of the ladder is 7 feet away from the base of the building. All right, so notice that we have the measurement of one leg of the triangle, 7 feet, and we have the measurement of the hypotenuse of the triangle. All right, what we're going to find is the measurement of the other leg of the triangle, and you can use the Pythagorean theorem, which I've written above. 7 squared plus b squared equals 25 squared. 7 squared is 49. 25 squared is 625. Subtract 49 from both sides. 629 minus 49 is 576. So I'm going to just write it off to this side here. B squared equals 576. All right. And to find what b equals, all you need to do is take the square root of both sides. The square root of 576 is 24. So we found the measurement of the other leg of the triangle, 24 feet. All right, so we're halfway there. If the top of the ladder slips down 4 feet, then the bottom of the ladder will slide out how far? Okay, so here's the top of the ladder. And it's going to slip down, right? 4 feet. So we know from the base to the top of the ladder, draw another triangle, it slips down 4 feet, so 24 minus 4 is 20. All right, now, the length of the ladder is a constant, right? I mean, the ladder is not going to change length, so it's a 25-foot ladder. All right, now, what we need to find, and let me just add the right angle there. Okay, so what we need to find is the base, the other leg of this right triangle. All right, so again, you can use the Pythagorean theorem. We got 20 squared plus b squared equals 25 squared. 20 squared is 400 plus b squared equals, and we already know what 25 squared is, 625, right? Subtract 400 from both sides, and you get 225 equals b squared. All right, now to find b, like before, you just need to take the square root of both sides. I'm sorry that there's a lot of work here. 225 square root is 15. All right, so the base of this triangle, from the base of the building to the bottom of the ladder, is 15 feet. Now, we just have to answer the question. If the top of the ladder slips down 4 feet, right, 24 to 20, then the bottom of the ladder will slide out. Okay, so the ladder was 7 feet from the base of the building. Now it's 15 feet, right? So how far did it slide? 15 minus 7 is 8. The right answer is 8 feet. Instead of praising the blank employees who worked late every night to ensure that the project was finished on time, the manager criticized them for not having blank the work sooner. Okay, let's underline context clues. Instead of praising employees worked late every night, the manager criticized for not having work sooner. Okay. Pick the blank that's easier to work with. Instead of praising we need an adjective that has a positive tone. All right, now, these employees are working really hard to get the job done on time. So I'm going to use hardworking. The manager criticized them for not having... Okay, how about having done the work sooner? All right, and I'm just going to give this a neutral tone. Okay, now you pick the word which you think is better. I'm going to start with hardworking and look at only the words on the left column. All right, so hardworking. Assiduous means hardworking. Lethargic does not. Meticulous, close enough. Diligent means hardworking. Negligent? No. Neglectful, excuse me. No. Okay, so we have only 3 answer choices to consider. Complicated is unlike done. Discarded is unlike done. Completed is a lot like done. All right, let's reread the sentence. Instead of praising the diligent employees who worked late every night to ensure that the project was finished on time, the manager criticized them for not having completed the work sooner. Last one. Scientists researching artificial intelligence have turned its attention to the biology of the human brain and its billions of neurons to get inspiration for the next generation of computers. All right, so all we have to do here is identify a grammatical error if there is one, and there is. Okay, it's right here at B. Now, see this pronoun, its? Well, its is a singular pronoun. All right, now, what does its refer to? If you trace it back to its antecedent, it goes to scientists, right? A scientist is a plural noun. So what I want you to see is there's a disagreement between the pronoun its, which is singular, and its antecedent, the noun scientist, which is plural. All right. Now, what you need to do here is change its, which is singular, to their, T-H-E-I-R, which is plural. All right, let's read this thing. Scientists researching artificial intelligence have turned its attention to the biology of the human brain. I'm so sorry, I read that wrong. Scientists researching artificial intelligence have turned their attention to the biology of the human brain and its billions of neurons to get inspiration for the next generation of computers. Okay, the error occurs at B. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in for this week's problem of the week.